First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry in the line.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this Joe girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Cajun Roots Reseller right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the dough girl sent you.
Hello. Good morning and welcome on the hump day. How's everybody doing today? Let's see who was first in the chat. And I was laughing in the chat because I saw something in the chat. I was like, I got to say something when I get to that comment. Scarlett, hello, good morning and welcome first in the chat today. And Randy, hello, good morning and welcome. Little Debbie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Ashley, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And Robin, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Angela, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? And Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. Huawei, hello, good morning and welcome. Regina, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Anna Marie, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Let's see here. Good morning, Harry. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Michael says, I will be on a guest tonight on the Hump Day Hangout with Derek and Regina. Awesome. I'm usually in bed by then. Little Debbie, you trying out for the next audition for the intro? You did pretty good. That's what I was laughing with earlier when I saw her say that in the chat. Sorry, I don't know your name. That's Harry Humstone. That's Harry. Come on, Craig, where you been? Wake up. You see, if you would come in awake, you probably know that by now. Come on, Craig. Hashtag Matt Glenn. Good morning, Norma K. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Good to see you. Uni Magic, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, he's got several channels like you do, Craig. Yeah, I recognized it when he came in. That's right, it's Harry. All right, today's calendar of events are as follows. Starting at 9 o'clock, you have the Brady Picker Scott going live. That's every Wednesday. Claudia's Vintage Coffee Chat and Small Sale starts at 10. And then Stacey May Catitude comes on also at 10. Then at 10:30, you have Yarn Again with the East Coast Resellers live show. 11 o'clock is the Booty Chick Rita doing First Things First. Then at 11 o'clock, we have Jen Needs. 11:30 is Jackass Retro with his ship show. At 12 o'clock is Crazy May Stash with Unboxing the Stash. Also at 12 o'clock, you have Maria, California Thrifter. And then at 1 o'clock, we have our Hump Day auction with 3 co-hosts and 2 guests today. That's every Wednesday. At 2 o'clock, you have Red Road doing a premiere with a sneak peek to the Buy Now, Make an Offer sale that's going on next Tuesday. 4 o'clock is Sandy and Otto and Janides. At 5 o'clock is Nails Jamie B, live sale. Then at 6 o'clock, you have Creations by D and Dawn's channel with guests. At 6 o'clock is Lisa's New Adventures. Then at 6 o'clock is Simon Says, Let's Make a Deal. And then at 6:30, you have Auctions with Friends on Nana Tink's channel. At 7 o'clock, you have Horizon Picks solo sale. 8 o'clock is Scooter Renee LLC running on a Wednesday auction. And then at 8:15, Seller Starker does a giveaway. Don't forget that he does put out a video in the morning. This morning, you will find that video, make a comment, and then at 8:15, when he does go live, you made a comment on that video. You do have to be live in the chat to be able to win on his giveaways at 8:15, but you have to make a comment on the video he posts in the morning every Wednesday. And then at 9 o'clock is Vintage Jewels, Gems, and Pearls with Margie. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's tonight that Mike from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resale will be on there tonight. All right, let me get back to where I was. Let's see. Ashley, Little Debbie, not really awake. Well, we kind of know that already. Unique by the Creek. Hello, good morning and welcome. And Buying Space. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are y'all doing this morning? There's the link for the Hump Day auction. Incredible news. Had my 6-month doctor's appointment yesterday. My A1C still going down. Now it's at 6.3 from 6.8. Just do what I, there you go. Awesome. Hump Day vacation going to stinky quickly. Not fully awake yet. 2 sips of coffee. What? That's right. Get you some more coffee. Unboxing or Monday, Tuesday. Wait, you changed it from Thursday? Well, I didn't know about that, so I'm sorry. I still have it on the calendar as usual. Make sure you leave me a comment on the community calendar if you're changing it permanently. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. On Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, do a reading from the Gospel. I thought, okay, I'm lost and confused because I know Wednesdays you do that. Okay, I'm lost. I'm a dragon. Good morning, Auntie Mama. Hopefully you are doing well. Please keep Auntie Mama and her husband, which y'all may know him if y'all in the show or live in the mornings. Uncle Daddy is having a heart surgery this morning, and keep him in your thoughts and prayers, please. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going well. Oh, let's see. Bless you all here for the hospital husband. Yep. Yeah, because you had to be there, what, for 4:30, 5 o'clock this morning? That was early. Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Andrew, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Let's see. Tina, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Has anybody have any special events going on this weekend? Anything special going on for tomorrow or the 4th of July? Typo, I do unboxings. Sent you. Oh, wrong one. Typo unboxings Thursday. Sorry. That's right. Okay. That's okay. I thought it was every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. All good blessings. That's right. Send those blessings. He's actually in surgery now. So definitely keep him in your thoughts and prayers. My birthday is Saturday. Well, let's see here. Andrew's Oddity's birthday is Saturday. So let me add you to the calendar. And I give you by the creek. And I'll put you on there now. Done. I just got to add it to be repeated. Do not repeat by the hour, customize by the year. Because once I put it in there, it's there. Done. And put it in purple. And now you'll see your name on the calendar for Saturday's birthday. All right. Happy early birthday. Let's see here. Good morning. Everybody saying good morning. That's right. Let's keep them in our prayers. Word prediction betrays me. Let's see. Well, good morning, Mark. How are you doing this morning? If y'all missed yesterday's show in reference to Q&A about storage units, go back and watch it. It was a great show yesterday. Great questions. Tina's Lots of Laughed auction. There you go. There's the link. Jennifer's already dropping those links. That's right. Great thunderstorms. Yeah, we're going to be in the clear till Friday and Saturday. We're supposed to have some weather, but looks like more Saturday than anything. Let's see. And then Robert hasn't really given me a date what day yet, but it looks like either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday we're going to Vermont. You're welcome, Auntie Mama. Angie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Also, don't forget tomorrow, I'm trying to do this every Tuesday and Thursday with a special guest with a specific topic about sourcing. And tomorrow will be Grandma's. We'll be talking about Q&A questions in reference to buying ThreadUp mystery boxes, Goodwill blue boxes, and also off of Etsy, which I did not know that on Etsy. And that's going to be tomorrow with Grandma's Closet. And I just also logged down next Thursday will be with Ella, Saved Here First, for a Q&A about pallets, buying mystery box pallets. That'll be next Thursday. I'm trying to line up the next 2 Tuesdays. I haven't heard yet from the emails, but I'm working on it. I got one more other person to contact, and I'm waiting to hear from someone first that I emailed. And once I do hear that, then we'll go into the next week. Let's see. So if anybody has any way that you do your sourcing that you would love to and not have a problem sharing, definitely let us know. Let's see. Yes, Path. Yes, it was a category 5, and it's down as of this morning to a 4. It was some nasty weather yesterday out there. Oh, that's a fast hurricane too. I think they said that was the history of the first, just starting out as a category 5, but that was yesterday. Terrain every day next week. Yep. And so, yeah, it's getting closer. It's going to be hitting Jamaica. Colleen, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Everyone tell me one thing that makes you smile today. Danny, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. The thing that makes me smile is I wake up in the morning and I got another day to do what I got to do, when I got to do it, and how to do it all in a day. I love being able to get my feet on the floor and say my morning prayers and get going. Johnny is making the smiles. Aw, well, thank you. I try to do that every day. We had that little conversation, I think, the other day. So, let's see. Question. I am a guest on Johnny's Home Day auction. Makes me. Oh, that's right. Today you're the guest today. You and Toochman. That's right. That is correct. I'll let you in a secret. I love to source at thrift stores, Salvation Army, and Goodwill. I don't do as much Goodwill anymore because their prices are going up too high. I try to find, which I need to go back and find, I want to go do that again this weekend, is a local, it's like a big town not that far from us, that I went to. It was a thrift store that basically all the proceeds they make help the homeless shelter by with the food bank. And so I like supporting those type of thrift stores. Johnny always makes me. Well, thank you. Geneva, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So again, tomorrow I asked Robert this morning, your choice, potato salad or mac and cheese. Put in the chat which one you think he chose, potato salad or mac and cheese. See if y'all know him well. I already knew what his answer was going to be, but I figured I'd give him a choice because I ain't doing both. Renee, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Tater salad. Well, I haven't heard that in a long time. Tater salad. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Mac and cheese. Potato salad. Tater salad. Pam, hello, good morning and welcome. When is your anniversary? My anniversary for marrying with me and Robert together was January the 8th. January 8th is our anniversary. We've been together since 2010. It'll be 15 years we just made together. And then we got married in 2016. 2006. No, 2016. I don't know why I said 2006. We didn't meet until 2010. 2016 is when we got married. All right. When is your anniversary? Potato salad. Potato salad. I want both. I love both, but I'm only making one of them. I ain't making them both. Mac and cheese, mac and cheese, potato. Well, all those who said mac and cheese, that is what he chose. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some mac and cheese with some bacon. But if I'm going to do some mac and cheese, I want bacon in it. So that's what I'm making as a side dish tomorrow. And I might even do a chocolate cake, which I need to make a video on. You can find really good deals at Shop Goodwill online if you do a local pickup. If you ship, it's like double the price. But even if I go like to a regular Goodwill or Goodwill bins, I'm finding that up here they have gotten higher on their prices, including by the pound. Now, if you have one thing I have noticed, if you go over a certain price, a certain amount in weight, then the price does come down. But they're almost like separating everything when it comes to weighing it. But I have to say I have not shopped online, Goodwill online. Now I guess I need to check and see what they have here. But I got enough. Inventory that I don't have to worry about going. But every now and then I like to go and support locals when it comes to that kind of stuff with the different thrift shops instead of the name brand. What's the word I'm thinking of? The retail spaces, the big box stores and stuff like that. Goodwill won't allow local pickup on where I'm at. Really? Hubby and I had a British breakfast. Canned beans and toast. Oh, okay. I don't know about beans early in the morning, but okay. Looking forward to deviled eggs and sugar-free cheesecake. I like fake meat. Fake meat. Oh, the Impossible, I think it's called. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Is it Impossible? Something like that. Let's see. I like following all the places I can go out here on Facebook and possibly regular so I can look at the pics. See where I might watch. Okay. So, anybody having anything special y'all doing tomorrow? I know we're gonna have our show tomorrow morning. Spam, wonderful. Ooh, no, I grew up with that, and I'm so sick of it. I don't eat it no more. They even have the spam with bacon, I think it's called. There's different flavors of spam. You can't, no. Speaking of, I'm thinking of my heart with that one. Lord Jesus, no more. I used to live on that stuff when I was a kid. My mom used to always do that because, again, that's all we can really afford. Let's see. Catherine, hello, good morning and welcome. Postage is so expensive outside. Yes. And as of the July the 1st, the price of postage did go up. Why do they need fake meat if there's vegans? It's just a variety of stuff for people to have. I've never had spam. I don't eat it no more. And I have not eaten potted meat since I left from Louisiana. I used to eat it with corn chips, especially that was like a hurricane little. You did like a hurricane evacuation type kit, and that was always in there. Yeah, I used to eat it with corn chips. Potted meat, Debbie. Honestly, they wanted $14 for a pair of jeans. Miss Colleen had some new with tags at her clothing auction for $5. No brainer. Exactly. Oh, Vegemite. I will never try that. All right. So after seeing Cat the Nurse Flipper's video on how list perfectly his new express lister is a game changer, I pledged and signed up again with LP with last night and got 2 listings up fast. Okay. What are they charging for that now? Our neighbors go out of the... We can't do fireworks here, but we watch it on TV. Fried spam. Oh, no. We used to do that all the time when I was a kid, and I can't handle that no more. I was working on a truck yesterday. Started sourcing days. Okay. Awesome. Potted meat. Yeah, it comes in a very small can. Check it out. You might find it. It's more like in your canned goods section. You'll normally find it like with your cans of chili and manwich kind of thing. That's usually where they keep it. And good morning, Mia. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. As much of meat parts, very salty. Yes, and that's why another reason why I don't eat it. Speaking of salty, I got my results in for the echogram, whatever it was they just did last Thursday. All my heart valves and my heart is all normal. So I do have a heart that beats at a normal rate. So nothing has to be done. All good. So yesterday, my results came in. All good. No need to do anything else. I can't eat spam anymore. Yeah, I can't either. No, my mom used to do it all the time. We used to have like burgers, and my mom used to make spaghettis with it. Not anymore. I hope it pours all weekend. Puppies are all over it. I had to eat powdered meat to cream cheese. What? Ew. No. Yep. So everything came out great. All good. Nothing. I do have some scarring, but I don't know if y'all know this, but it was interesting. The main question she had asked me was when I was a kid, because evidently these scars that I have were from when I was a kid. One of the questions she asked me was, were you around anyone who smoked while you were a kid? Well, back in those days, yeah, in the cars, in the house, yeah. All my uncles, mom and dad, aunts, uncles, grandparents, all of them smoked. Well, evidently that was the scars from then. They just want to make sure that's all it was. And sure enough, that's all it is. So it was just scars from when I was a kid. But other than that, I'm fine. Cheap meat spread crackers. Yeah, we used to get that. What was that other one? Deviled eggs spread, or devil's spread, or something like that. My mom used to get that too. I'll never forget, my mom used to cook the ham in a can. Yes, that is great news. Thank y'all. So yeah, I wanted to let y'all know I just found out yesterday. I have a little more money overnight. We might get already. Well, thank you. Cal's farts. Sweet. Okay. All right. And Susie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And I replied to your email already this morning. Yes, I have a good heart. Yes. So now it's just a regular yearly checkup, as always, starting from now on. They just want to make sure nothing changes. And also because of the fact that I haven't smoked a cigarette in, what, 7 years? It'll be 7 years, or is it 8 years? I'll have to look back at my calendar. When I quit smoking cigarettes. My mom even did it. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't handle that no more. There's a lot of things I don't eat anymore, like bologna. No more. I guess because I was a kid, we ate so much of it. And again, that was because that's all we really can afford. You know, mom would go to the meat department or the butcher, and we'll get that from the butcher. And yeah, doubled ham. That's what it was called. Yes. Yeah, I don't eat none of that no more. Most expensive list. Okay. You have to get the most expensive list. You see, yeah. I would have to, I don't know. I'm sticking with my little $9 a month. I just can't see spending that kind of money. Especially when they're just starting out with all these different little things. I will be celebrating Independence Day in November this year. In November? Okay, Mark. Regularly. Potted meat is. Yeah, I just can't eat that no more. No. You better watch it, Andrew. You're getting in trouble. Yes. Showed great. Yep. Great result. So I guess what they're going to do now is just do it once a year, I guess. Yeah, I just can't handle none of that no more. I try to stay away from the kind of stuff that has a lot of salt too. Yeah, it's just, you got as we get older, we got to watch the stuff we eat, not physically, but mentally too. Yeah, I'll stay away from a lot of that. Let's see here. Me and Debbie. Sure, I guess. Oh, yeah, okay. Andrew, you better watch yourself. You're going to get yourself in trouble. You're going to be in the corner again. All right, so let me go ahead and get these links dropped. Where you at? Yeah, I was getting the members updated list. We had 3 more new members join yesterday, so I had to get that list updated. And I forgot all about copy and pasting this stuff in my StreamYard. So there is Jennifer's information. Again, she never drops her own links. So hopefully that everybody has a good 4th of July, and hopefully you have some safe plans, because they were saying that this past Friday was the busiest at the airports. Now they're saying that it's going to be the busiest week this weekend on driving. So be careful on the roads if y'all do plan on going out anywhere. We want to make sure you come back and stay with us and stay safe. But we're going to probably be going to Vermont. I can't remember the little town. There's a big shopping center, like a 3-story antique mall that we haven't been to in a long time. So we think about going there and kind of cruising through Vermont like we did last time and check out the places there. I know there was another antique place we went to right on the border of Vermont and New York. It was a cool little Amish town. I want to go back there too if we do go in that area. So hopefully we'll get to do all that. We're probably doing it either Saturday. Robert said either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, give or take. So we'll see. So that's where we'll be heading out. This just a one-day little trip. Just going up there and checking things out. Well, we haven't been there in a while, so it's time for us to go back and check it out. They had a little restaurant, and then there's like an alpaca farm right at the end of the shopping center, or the where the antique place is at. I do not remember the town, but it's been a while we went there. Okay, when you're hungry, I was right there. Let's see here. Yeah, they can't do fireworks here. You can get yourself in trouble. I just saw something. Let's see where she went. I don't see it now. Good morning, Glenn. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. A1C can easily be lowered and controlled by diet. Or D2. No carbs. Let's see. There's cheese. That cheeses. Somebody got peanut butter. Yeah, my grandmother used to always get those, and we used to love getting that cheese. Stick. See, I need to look into that carnivore diet, because I have started doing keto in some form, but not 100%. But one of the things I have changed in carbs is no white, like rice and pasta. It's got to be 100% grain, whole grain, or whole wheat grain. That's how I changed my habits of eating white bread or rice. Let's see. If you are yeah, they were talking about that. They were saying that this morning they were waiving fees and those who have to get out of certain areas where the hurricane's ahead going through. So yeah. I did put the link in the chat. If anybody would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. Remember, do not tap on the 3 dots. Just tap anywhere on the box that's at the top of the chat, and your link will be there for you to come on up. Just outside of the city limits. We live in the country, but here in Massachusetts, you're not allowed to buy or purchase or have in possession of fireworks. And in our whole state, and then they usually are standing. They always do checkpoints around the borders of Massachusetts, because if you get caught bringing them into the state, you can get in trouble. Yeah. Do you want any? Colleen, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I think I said that earlier. Makes me want to take a ride over to get some cheese. Yeah, there's a place in Vermont that we go to. This place we go to has a cheese. It's like the antique mall. Then there's like a cheese and wine store. And that's where we usually get a lot of our cheese at. My favorite is the goat cheese and blue cheese together. Goat cheese with blue cheese. I love it. Yeah, I try to stay away from. I don't eat donuts anymore. There's a lot of stuff I don't eat anymore. Taco diet. I can't stand tacos. That's just me. I don't eat them. A what? Well, what's up, Scott? Well, I've heard that name before, that word. What is that? Can lure an A1C as well. Yeah, it's right. There's a big antique mall that's 3 stories high, and of course they got the basement, so that's part of the third one. But also, it's there's like a shopping center, and as you come out of the antique mall, there's a cheese and wine place, and there's like a gift store with all kind of different candies, and then it goes all the way to the end where there's a llama alpaca store with the you can go out there and pet them and all that. Not me. My sister-in-law went there and she got spit on. They spit on her, and of course she was feeding them and they didn't like it after because she ran out of food. So, all right, now I'm curious. What is that for diabetics? See, I love cinnamon. I want to check that out. So, do you use that one, Scott? Do you? I say use it. Do you eat that? Let's see where to go in the chat. No, I can't find you in the chat. Oh, there it is, way up there. Somebody just came into the private chat. Oh my God, y'all! I think this is the very first time I've ever seen him on my channel. And guess who's here? It's Scott. What's up?
Hey, I got a few minutes up. So berberine, I take it as a capsule I buy from. It's a natural, just
is it like a vitamin type capsule?
It's like a mineral. I was taking it and then I quit taking it, and my A1C went up to weight, but my A1C had gone up to like 6.1, and so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna start taking it again. I just take 1 capsule a day, and then I gained 20 pounds back. I quit doing keto for the next 6 months, but I took I took berberine, and my A1C dropped from 5.8.
So,
I'm like, how do I gain 20 pounds? I gained weight, and the A1C went down. The only thing I did different was I took the berberine again, and so I'm back on keto. I've been back on keto now for 3 weeks.
Because I've been hearing a lot of people talking about this carnivore type diet.
Yeah, that's all meat. All meat.
Yeah, you see, I can't do that. I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, I do keto, and most people call it dirty keto. I'll eat the low carb tortillas, and I'll eat that kind of stuff. But it's a lot of it. It's convincing your mind, because the hardest thing I have is, like last night we had wing night. A bunch of guys, resellers, do Tuesday night wings. And we were at a different restaurant, and I could have chosen anything up there because they've got a great pot roast where they put tater tots in the pot roast, and it's crazy. But I chose the wings from the starter instead, but once you leave the restaurant, I'm still full, and I made the right decision. And what difference does it make what I ate? And so once you convince yourself that you're just eating is more for survival versus pleasure, that you have to trick yourself a little bit to stay on these diets.
See, even with the keto, I am using somewhat form of keto stuff. Right. But when I moved from Louisiana to here, and that was 5 years ago, I've lost 89.5 pounds from cutting out po' boys, fried food, a lot of white carbs, you name it. I was eating it down in the South. You can't pass that stuff up. But as I moved up here and changed, it's a big difference. And it's just a matter of getting in that habit, working that A1C down, and got to get that weight down. I'm stuck at one platform now, and I want to get it some more off, but it's a lot of work.
But so Harlan eliminated a lot of the sugars because his A1C had gotten up to 6.5, 6.6, and so he's like, I need to see what I can do, because this doctor started talking about putting him on different stuff. He's like, I'm gonna see what I can do with diet, and so you don't even recognize him anymore. He's dropped. He was not a big guy, but he's dropped 15 pounds, and so he's down to like 170. He got his A1C yesterday for the last 3 months, and it was a 5.6. I mean, it was purely diet. He got himself off his blood control medicine too. So it's a mindset. It really is. Can you?
So while you're up here, how's Johnny doing? Is she okay?
Oh,
is she in the hospital recently?
I'm not going anywhere on the 4th because I'm not pushing her in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So last Thursday, if y'all don't know, last Thursday night, I'm flipping through TikTok in the living room with a YouTube playing, and about 11:30, and I hear her scream like she's dying. So she takes medicine at night because she's had 17, now 18 surgeries. So her back's not great. So to help her sleep, the doctor has her take a little bit extra medicine at night. And when she got up to use the bathroom, and she normally will sit and wait because blood pressure will drop it. Well, she decided that she felt fine and she was going to go ahead and go. Halfway there, she started feeling real dizzy. And so instead of holding on to the wall or something, she decided I can make it back to the bed. Well, she couldn't make it back. And so she collapsed about 3/4 of the way back and twisted an ankle under her, broke it in 3 places. She now has 2 plates and 11 screws in that ankle. She had to have surgery. They had to set it twice in the emergency room. They did an overnight admit. So we got there. I couldn't get her up out of the house without hurting her. So we called the ambulance. So she got a picture of herself with her ankle laying sideways. You'll die in a hospital, by the way. They want to know. So, pain will raise your blood pressure. So we were there. And so this happened. She got to about midnight to the hospital on Friday morning. This Saturday afternoon, they're saying, we're kind of concerned because you're going to let you go tonight, but we want your blood pressure. And I asked them, I'm like, have y'all given her blood pressure medicine? They started looking through a chart. She'd been there 48 hours with no blood pressure medicine and it had surgery and in pain. And they're wondering, why is your blood pressure up?
Yeah.
And she's having nerve pain too. And I haven't given her medicine for that. I'm like, why do y'all go through the trouble to get the list of everything she's on and then don't order everything and then tell you I've got all her medicine in the bag, but no, you can't use any outside medicine. You're in the hospital. She's got sleep apnea. She's got sleep apnea just like I do. Respiratory never showed up because if you bring your own CPAP with you, they'll tell you it's not certified to plug into our walls, and they don't want you to use your own machine. But yet they never showed up to give her one. I'm like, really?
Wow.
So she's non-weight bearing on that ankle for next 3 weeks. So it's
sorry to hear that because I heard you talk about her in the hospital last week. So I was wondering how she was doing.
She's doing fine. She's sort of frustrated. She got stuck, but
I would be too. So for those who don't know who Scott is, like when I say the calendar every week and Wednesday is when Bearded Picker comes on, this is Scott right here.
Yeah, I'm 8 o'clock. I'm about 20 minutes.
Yeah. So tell everybody, I want you to tell everybody a little bit about your channel and what you do, because I know you basically cover any and all topics. There's no topic that's off limits with your channel. So
okay, so I quit trying to talk politics a year ago. So other than that, on Friday nights we'll talk whatever. But on Wednesdays it's just really about reselling. I also do the podcast with Josh and John. People say we're the Too Serious podcast, but it's we try to just capture a conversation of resellers, what real life is, and discussing the problems that everybody has. But I'm an Amazon seller and an eBay seller. It's probably 60-40 right now, maybe 70-30. But I do. Todd wants to know who I am. I don't know.
Scott says,
most of the people in your chat. I know most of the people in your chat. So
right. But we have a lot of new people that come in every day, and I just like to make sure to tell everybody, because again, there's so many people out there that's new to the YouTube world that's still learning people in their channels. So
I started making videos in 2015, so I've been around a little while. Most people, so I've been very blessed. I had one video go crazy, which a lot of people I get recognized for, and that video has introduced a lot of people to reselling, and it helped me out in a time when Johnny fought breast cancer. So I've been real fortunate.
We'll have to say, I remember your first video I watched of you was when I think you had already rearranged your shop, and you had this big, huge, the brown tape, eBay tape that you had, the dispenser that you would take in different sizes. There was like this big, humongous machine you bought. Yeah, that was around the time when I first started watching you, when you were doing that machine. And it's like, oh my God, that's a huge machine.
Once you become a serious reseller, you need one of those. He's referred to as a paper tape machine. I wouldn't give you anything for that crazy machine. So if anybody in the chat has never seen one, basically it's water activated tape, and whenever it's the same thing if you order an Amazon box and it's got the most, so it makes every box look very professional. But if you need it, so like if I got a 10-inch box, I just hit the 15 and it goes ka-chink, and it kicks out 15 inches of tape. So
I think I've showed this device before, but this is what I use.
yeah, I had one. I started out with one of those, but it had a handle on it, and they make that one with a handle on the side. I had one of those. Yeah.
So in other words, the machine he's talking about uses this type of tape.
Yeah, and
it's the big round one that has the ribs in it, like the thread.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the machine he has.
Yeah, I've got that tape too. I use that. I use that. If I remember to switch when I'm doing eBay and Amazon, I'll use that. But
yeah, it's just a matter of him pressing a button and it comes out already with the water already put on, and he just has to put it on the box. That's when I first started watching your channel.
It says she misses my beard. Look, yeah, I chopped it off. I don't know.
Hello, flip flops and lollipops. Good morning, Monopoly.
I go through phases where I will cut it off every couple of years just because I get tired of dealing with it.
It still has the beard. You don't have to miss it.
But
yeah, he comes on every Wednesday at 9 o'clock, right after the show in the mornings. He just starts short. He just snort it.
I really talk about topics or whatever's going on. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about today. There's not a lot going on. Other than people carrying on about, Josh or John has been talking more a little bit sell-through rate, and people, you can understand how serious someone is about reselling if they can explain to you that the eBay sell-through rate is not actually you can't calculate sell-through rate based on the eBay. That's an eBay sell-through rate that it gives you some great knowledge. Don't get me wrong, but when somebody says that thing's got a sell-through rate of 500%, you're not talking with somebody serious.
Yeah.
100% is maximum. And so I'll hit on that a little bit today, but because if I've got 100 items and I sell 100 items, that's 100% sell-through rate for the time period that you're measuring. If I sell 110%, that means I stole some because I sold more than I've got.
I like that.
And people go, what about returns? I'm like, yeah, no, but you still have to add it because that's truly an additional item for sale because you've sold it multiple times.
Right.
But there's it's a lot of fun. Johnny will tell you, I've met so many wonderful, I'm making many videos. I haven't made a video in a while. It's just live shows, but you meet such amazing people through YouTube, and the friendships I've made. I mean, it's hard to I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I'll just quit doing anything at all. But
it's award. It's like an award whenever it's rewarding for you when you go out and you meet somebody that you only see on YouTube, and you physically see them on, and it's like, oh, they are the same with the way, or wait, they're not that. That's not how they are on YouTube, So yeah.
Nobody ever accuses me of that because I don't really. I don't
not
change
too many that I've met that are not like what they are on YouTube, but yeah, what you see was what you get with me, But I love meeting people. If we go on a trip, like if we go into our lake house in Illinois, we make plans to stop throughout the way because we drive and meet different people in different locations, even though it may be like our stop for the night. And we try to make sure we meet up with certain people, even if it's just to go out to eat lunch, breakfast, go sourcing, whatever. And it's nice to do that and put a name with a face. Scott is who he is.
Yeah, I think everybody says I look younger. I had to convince the lady yesterday at the thrift store that I was 55 to give me my discount with the short beard. She's like, you really don't look 55. I'm like, I was born in 69. I turned 55 this year.
And what's interesting is I still, every now and then, I go to somebody, can I see your ID? For what? To give you a senior citizens discount. Okay, I'm 58. Here you go. Yeah. I don't mind.
I want my 25% now on Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's like you look for it, right?
Yeah, because we so Tracy, my buddy Tracy, hopefully he'll make his YouTube day Friday night. We meet up there on our way to Wings, and he's a couple years older, so we both we want our the old man discount. What's
up, Laura? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's nice to. So when y'all do your podcast, y'all actually go somewhere to do the podcast, or how do y'all doing your podcast?
I know. So John, we'll just go on just like this and stuff. There's a record function. If he pays for the full $40 or $50 version, and so he's got a lot more space to record. So you can pull the audio. You know, if it's StreamYard is very powerful. It allows you to separate the audio and the video if you wanted to. We don't put it on any of the podcast sites yet, but we just there's a record function where you can just, right in the middle you can start recording, and then so he just records every. I don't even think he edits that much. I
do use the StreamYard recordings every now and then. And then I can take and like split away the different pieces and do what I want with it. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so that's all.
It's because when I got my channels back, and because I've been living here in Massachusetts now in the New England area for 5 years, I thought it was time for me to change my name and just add New England to the front of it. So
what did you have to do to get your channel back?
I appealed it, and I'm still working on that video to come out because I'm basically using a PowerPoint and getting my points across so I don't go off of cue of what I want to talk about. So I'm putting everything in that PowerPoint to do that video. And basically I had to appeal it. I've appealed the first channel 5 times, and it took 2 years and 3 months to be able to get those channels back by fighting for it and appealing it. So I will be I'm working on that video. I'm almost done with it. It's a lot of work.
They're so finicky about why they do what they. I mean, and the way they apply rules to certain people.
I'm gonna tell you a tip about what happened with me. My first channel got taken away. Then I started another one, and then I got that one. That was 2 years, and next thing you know, that one got taken away. It's because I should not have started the second channel after the first one was taken away, and that's how they got me for promoting a terminated channel. Of one of the reasons, there was several, but because I was actually promoting the channel myself from my first channel that got taken away. So, anywho, that'll all be in the new video that I'm getting almost done to getting it done. I just got to get it all together for that. So I don't want to make sure I cover everything without getting sidetracked.
I don't think people understand how difficult it is to plan videos, to make videos, record and edit. And that's why whenever people say, "Oh, so and so is not a real reseller," but they do reselling videos. Man, if you knew how hard it was to edit videos, I have a lot of respect for the folks like these videos because they're not always easy.
Well, I wanted to make sure when I do this video about how to appeal, I want to make sure I cover all my bases because I could easily go on and what happened in this, that, and the other, but it gets sidetracked. So I want to get everything down in that PowerPoint so I know my covered of different steps. And then don't let this happen to you because if you do this, you're putting yourself in subject to getting terminated. So I want to make sure I cover everything before I actually cover and do that video and release it. Because it's a lot of work to put into those type of videos. But again, that'll be all in the video. It's a lot of work, but especially when you have to appeal something, you don't know what you did wrong. They don't give you the correct answers immediately, and you got to really search and see what you did wrong. So
same thing Amazon does. If you can spend it on Amazon or have any, they just talk in generalities about you violate ADIS policy, and you go how, and they really don't tell you. They just sort of. We found that you're in it, but it's not. I
saw recently too, a lot of eBay channels of YouTube channels that do eBay have gotten terminated. They didn't know why. So I don't know if it's because they're not giving them a reason or if it's same thing like with YouTube and or Amazon. But there's been a lot of videos lately where people are getting terminated. One of them was I got back. I said I'm out of jail, eBay jail. So yeah, so there's been a lot of that going on.
And a lot of that's just common sense and do a little check-in. So I bought it's laying over, or I take it to auction. So it's one of those at-home spine things, and the Simpson, whatever it is, and there's a bunch of souls. And something told me, I'm like, medical device. You always check medical devices, no matter how innocuous or whatever it looks. And when I start searching Google, immediately it says requires prescription. And really? would it have been my fault for sticking it on eBay because there's a bunch of them sold and a bunch of them listed? But I didn't want to have to be the one to cry, but they picked me out versus something. But I sell them. I've been on eBay for 24 years. I know if it's any kind of medical device, you better check it just to make sure there's no.
So did it have any little prescription sign on the device?
No.
Really? So I guess it doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Interesting. So if when in doubt, make sure you Google it.
And it comes back very, very quickly. You know, even if you just type, "Can I sell this on eBay?" You'll find forums very quickly on eBay forums. It'll say.
All right, Mia, have a great day. Is it one of like those tins machines?
No, this is big. This is a big thing. It's probably 2 feet long by 18 inches wide. But you take it out of the thing, and it's a traction. It's like two things. Traction that goes on your neck. That you got a little thing that you blow it up, and it puts the pressure.
Oh, like a
it's
balloon?
it's like at-home traction.
Okay. Harry says, "What's up?"
All right, I have like 5 minutes to be on my channel. I just wanted to tell you about berberine. It's worth it. The bottle says take two a day. I just take one a day, and it's lowered half a point of my blood pressure. It's just a natural.
I'll have to check it out.
There's a lot of things that the drug companies that convince us don't work that have worked for thousands of years.
I'm like a borderline diabetic, so I want to make sure I don't get over that threshold. So I try to make sure I control things.
I got the 6.1, and the thought of having to do anything scared me so bad that I'm like, you know what? It put me back on insulin. So Randy says he's very expensive. He takes 2. I just take the 1. I don't know why I do. Mainly because the capsule's kind of big and they don't fit in my little dispenser at 2.
The great ways of getting old and having a medicine container for the every day of the pills, right?
I got lazy, and I've got one that I do them at a month at a time now because I get tired of doing them every week.
I do too.
My grandfather would have all these pills out, and I used to laugh at him I remember as a kid, and I'm on my way to that, which is kind of scary.
And then I like the one I have. You got the green on one side and the red color on the other side, and when you're done, you flip it. That's what I use. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning, Scott. You're always welcome to come on up and join us if you ever are around in the chat. Good for the Johnny, as says your natural insulin. No.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. So I marked you as remind me. So
well, I'm wondering if that would work with Robert because he's on a lot of insulin, and if that will help him get his number down, I might even try to see if he would want to take that. So
berberine is awesome though. I can't. It's very. I think it has the same. Is it metformin or one of those that has some similar effects? But there's no drug issues. There's no side effects. It's just all natural, which is very nice.
Okay. So yeah, I do take one metformin once a day.
You might be able to eliminate that, which will be pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you so much, Scott. Everybody, don't forget he does go live in a few minutes, 5 minutes. So definitely check out Bearded Picker on his show every Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Nice talking to you, John.
And thank you, Scott. And so if you don't forget, go check him out. We'll be going to raid his channel at 9 o'clock. So that's going to be interesting. I'm wondering if Robert would take that. It doesn't hurt to try it. All righty then. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. Again, I usually do only the medicine that I have to take, but I'll be glad to try anything to get that number down a little bit, just to get away from that possibility of insulin, because I'm so glad that right now I'm not on it, because I see Robert do that every day. It also has. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check it out. I gotta go to the store today anyway to get a few things for tomorrow. So we'll see. Let's see. Never a cure, only treatment. Symptoms more profitable in cures. It doesn't hurt to try it, especially when Robert does take insulin and he does take the different pills that he's got to take. And so hopefully that might help him reduce his number, his A1C. For me, it's okay because I'm still working on getting that lowered too. I'm going to check it out here locally first, because I see some brands that we already use anyway when it comes to the types of vitamin brands, and they already carry them, so we'll see. Wildflower, hello, good morning, and welcome. And Robert loves shopping on Amazon, so I do too. So yeah, anybody have any questions about anything, please ask away, and anything has to do with any reselling on any platform, YouTube or StreamYard. Check out older videos from. Okay. I'll have to check into that. Also, don't forget today at 1 o'clock is our hump day auction. All right, no one else is coming up. The link is at the top of the chat. And so with that being said, we'll go ahead and get right in the show. Don't forget that Scott goes live at 9. And that's Bearded Picker. Let's go rate him and say that I sent you. And so with that being said, like I say before you end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out. And y'all come back now, you hear?